Hey everybody, so it's been a long time since I've recorded. Now I'm gonna try to think back when, but I've tried multiple times and it really didn't work. And my lips look so swollen, but that's because of the baby. Yeah, my lips are getting swollen. But last time I recorded, that's when I told you I was pregnant. And well, the only thing that sucks now is the fact that I just celebrated my year, and most people will be excited because they be down some, but I'm up 4. Well, no, I'm up 3 now because I lost 1 pound back. So, but it's the baby, so I'm fine. And my bariatrics, they're fine with it. They're just, I have to go to so much more doctor's appointments than I would love to. And but it's all worth it though. But now it's not planned, and I didn't plan it for some time now. I wanted to at least get to my goal weight first, but God has other plans, and I'm fine with that. I had really bad morning sickness, and I still have it, so that's why I lost 12 pounds, and some days are better than others. Like right now, I'm starting to feel a little sick, but it's just because I need to eat. So if I don't eat, then I know that that's pretty much what it is. And I guess once I hit 5 months, that's when I stopped taking my anti-nausea pills. And I had a rough day earlier this week, and I had to take one. And I had to take one also for my glucose test. And my bariatrics thought, oh, I could be fine doing the liquid one. That sent me in the worst dumping I've ever had. I've never dumped that bad before, to the point where I felt so high and I felt so disoriented. I didn't know where I was at. It was bad. And the nurses I had were rude. You have to drink in 5 minutes, and I kept explaining my stomach is not going to allow me to drink this sugar drink in 5 minutes. So I got it down in 8, barely, and they wanted the whole bottle, the drips gone, and I thought it was petty. So that's my beef with them right now. And but I didn't pass it, and my doctor doesn't know why I didn't pass it. And I mean, it was like a 155, if anyone knows about that kind of stuff. And it put me on a little alarm, and she was like, well, what did you eat? And I'm like, well, I had a little bit of hamburger helper with turkey and you know, very little, and I just had to eat something before my appointment. And she was like, well, you should have had pasta, and pasta is a, you know, artificial sugar. And I'm like, well, I was supposed to know that, you know. I'm not restricted like that, you know. They tell me to eat, so I ate something. And she was just like, for you having this surgery, you should have. I don't restrict myself like that. The only thing I restrict myself on is a lot of sugar stuff. And once you start that and open that floodgate up, there's no stopping sugar, because I was obsessed with sugar before my surgery. And I know my boundaries, and that set me off. So I'm just going into out of order. That was just like the first thing in my mind since waking up from a nap too. But I am 25 weeks pregnant now, and I'll give a little belly shot of that. So, but things have changed is I got married, and trying to plan a wedding, be in school, and pregnant at the same time is the worst thing ever. I would come home from work, sleep, and that's it, because I was just so tired. I just wanted to sleep my life away. And it's hard trying to get with the wedding planner, trying to make preparations for this, get my dress fitting. I had to change my dress completely, and my dress was still kind of big on my wedding day, just because I was losing weight still. And but everything came together because other people pitched in, helped a lot. My fiance did a ton of stuff for me, because he knew that I was struggling. So my husband now, so I couldn't ask for anything better. And then family, they pitched in a lot, and they made sure that it was wonderful. And the wedding itself, everyone was like, are you eating? Do you need something? Are you good? Have you drunk any water? Because my sister, she was in my wedding, and she had the gastric bypass like 10 years ago. So she was just trying to make sure that I was pretty good, and she knows how it is, so that was blessed for her. And my dad knew, and what else happened? The only thing that sucks is the fact that now my calories are at 1,500 versus before when I went in there it was between 1,100, 1,200, you know. So when they add that 300, it always feels like I'm eating more all the time, and it always feels like I'm snacking, and it took me a minute to get used to that because I'm not. But this baby reminds me it's time to eat all the time. So every 2 hours strictly I'm eating. If not, I'm sick. And that's what keeps me in check. So that's one thing I do love. Love it a lot. And I bought these maternity pants when I was in March, and I don't remember how. So I had been like, oh shoot, 15, 16 weeks pregnant maybe, and I bought a size 16 from Old Navy, thinking, well, you know, this is my size right now, and I can't fit them anymore. They're too big, and now I'm in a size 14, and I wish I would have bought the 14. Same thing for my Target maternity pants. I can't fit them anymore. They're too big, and a lot of my stuff is just too big now, and it's like, man, you shouldn't be dropping weight pregnant. So, it's kind of like it's a confusing thing because it's like, I don't know. But they're like, I'm dropping inches, but I've gained 4 pounds. And then I told my doctor too, you know, at certain parts of the time of the day, I'm heavier and lighter. So if you take my weight early in the morning, it's going to look like I'm pretty balanced. If you take it in the day, later on in the day, it looks like I've gained a little. So, but he's like, you're pretty steady. And he was like, when I actually gained the 4, but a month went by, he was just like, oh, you gained 4 pounds. Is that bad? Is that good? I don't know. And I was like, well, according to my dietitian, it's fine. I should gain at least 10 pounds. If not, I mean, they know it's a pretty balanced thing. And my son, well, I'm having a boy, is, I think he's like a couple of ounces underweight for where I should be. But they're attributing that to my morning sickness and my surgery. So that's what they're doing. And but yeah, that drink made it where I can't tolerate certain stuff anymore. And I know it's temporary, but I just can't. Makes me feel a little loop. I know a lot I wanted to say. I'm trying to remember all of it without writing it down. I don't look at my weight like that anymore. Like, most of the time when I go to the doctor, if I'm pretty steady, they'll say you're steady. And then this one, when they said, oh, you lost a pound, I was like, oh. So I don't actually know my numbers anymore. And that's the best way I can do this pregnancy as healthy as possible. It's not really know. So they just say you're steady, you've lost, you've gained. But I don't want to know the actual numbers, because at the beginning of the pregnancy, I was still focused on, I was still on that weight loss mode. And I still am, because I just, I miss going to the gym as hard as I was. I miss every day putting my Polar watch on, and I just miss it. Now I'm because of how hard it has been for me and my restrictions, I can only do treadmills. And for me, I feel like a hamster, and I want to go back to what I was doing. And the fact that they're alarmed because I'm still losing weight and I'm still losing inches around, so they're kind of, well, let's limit that, and it's kind of hard. So like I said, I was just on weight loss mode, and I had to, for me to get to that point where I was comfortable, I couldn't really look at that. So for right now, I'm just solely focused on the baby and making sure he's gaining enough and getting healthy for, to come out. And the end of August, early September. So, and I just had it. My memory's been so bad. The only thing that makes me a little sad about being pregnant right now is the fact that I have all this loose skin on my stomach. So in order for me to look pregnant and feel pregnant without looking just like I've gained weight, I have to put on my belly band and my body shaper thing. The body shaper, it's actually too big for me, so it works out where it's not snugging me, but it also lifts my stomach up a little bit, and that helps a lot for me. And so it's like actually a couple sizes too big, but if it's perfect, so it actually rounds my stomach out for me. And I won't get like a super hard belly. Like there's a girl that's related to us who's like the same weeks pregnant as I am. She's bigger, she's a lot harder, rounder, whatever. And my husband was feeling her stomach. He was like, oh my gosh, she's just so solid. My wife is not this hard. And he was like, oh yeah, but she's got loose skin, and that's what kind of makes me not feel pregnant. It's just the loose skin part. And it's kind of sad at times, just because, you know, I lay there and I'm just like looking at my stomach like there's a baby under here somewhere, you know. And you know, as long as my shaper's on, I feel more pregnant and I feel more feminine that way. But once it comes off and I just look at my stomach like, oh, it's back. And I showed my sister and she was just like, holy crap, I did not realize you lost that much weight. And I was like, yeah, I went from a size 26 to a 14 and would have been smaller than that, but baby, so it's fine. So, that's just another thing, you know. So, I mean, it's just little road bumps here and there, but for the most part, I genuinely enjoy being pregnant. It's just, I've gone through almost everything in the book that can happen when you're pregnant, almost, for the most part. So, that's been a little difficult for me, so. But, I'm going to go cook dinner because, like I said, I'm starting to feel a little sick. And I just wanted to update you guys on where I've been. I know it feels like I've hidden from you guys, and I do miss vlogging, and I do miss recording a lot, and I know I'm supposed to do all this stuff, but then my plans just got moved. So, and then like I haven't been taking any pictures really. I haven't taken any on my Instagram. I haven't really posted anything on my Facebook just because of how sleepy I've been, and in school I've been, and wedding, and I just got the weddings out the way, but now I've got my stepdaughter's birthday, I got 3 family reunions all in 1 month, the baby shower that keeps getting the date moved, and then yeah, so, but I will try to do another video and update you guys on what exactly I'm eating since I'm pregnant now, and some other things that's going on. So, because I have a list of other stuff, I just have to find the list. So, but I will talk to you guys later, and thank you guys for watching. So, bye you guys. Hey everyone, I was just going to show you an update of my belly because I'm 25 weeks, and if you hear anything, that's my dogs. They want out of their little kennel, but yeah, I'm trying to record, so, but yeah, the lighting's bad, but this is my belly. I am 25 weeks. Let me put this one down so you can see. I'm 25 weeks, and in my doctor's size, I'm measuring kind of small. And the only thing that sucks is the fact that my stomach will never, well, it's not really going to get solid like that because all this is loose skin still. So sometimes when I lean forward, I still have that rippling effect going on in my belly. But this is how big I am now, and it's there. And it's there.